I asked for a mic stand and I don't really need it. I also brought my own jokes because I know I'm going to forget them. Now these jokes may be subpar, but I can assure you my golf score is not. Now, when working in a tech department, we sometimes spend late nights. And when we spend late nights, we like to order food. And when we order food, sometimes we don't have silverware. So earlier today, I bought Chinese food, and I had to eat boneless ribs with rice with 2 plastic knives. It was an experience. Now, speaking of forgetfulness, can someone look up pie for me? Like, P-I. Please. I actually wrote it down in the book. So I can forget what I said 2 minutes ago, but I can tell you 77 digits of pi, which I'll probably do for you, because pi is essentially equivalent to 3.141592653589793223464647 I messed up. Oh, 582-097-494-592-307-640-628-628. So I moved into the normal jokes that I had, which were your comedic friends. So there's good comedians and there's bad comedians. So your good comedian friends, they get very dramatic. They got the voice. I can change things. They can change your voice. They can do a little song and dance, you know? And then your bad comedic friends are more like, well, at least you tried. Shame, for shame. Because usually they start out with their jokes kind of mediocrely, and then they finish it off with laughing at their own jokes so hard that they can't actually finish the story, and then finish it, well, you had to be there. Now, speaking of bad jokes and impersonations, I'm going to throw back a memory of basketball. So, in 7th grade, I played in AAU, and we learned the Euro step. And if you don't know what the Euro step is, it's kind of like a fake right and go left. And so, the first time I learned this, the coach puts a chair in the paint, and I was the first one up. I went over the chair. Could not figure it out. And continuing with my jokes, we're going to go to phone jokes. I have a Windows phone. That's a joke. And then the favorite thing about texting, yes, I'm an outlier. I have a Windows phone. Everyone's got Apple and Android. I got a Windows phone. Oh yeah, it's great. So when texting, sometimes you like to type words wrong, but they're actually a word, like say and way. They're 2 different words with 2 different meanings, but they're very close to each other, at least on the keyboard. Sometimes you like to type the same word over and over because you've made the mistake of hitting that same button repeated times. And the other day, I actually tried to spell occasionally, O-C-C-A-S-I-O-N-A-L-L-Y, occasionally. I'm pretty sure that's wrong because I did not get any suggested spellings. And sometimes you get weird suggested spellings that aren't even close to the word that you're looking for. Sometimes they don't even start the same letter. But I guess I'm just really bad at spelling. And my other favorite thing is getting wrong text messages. So sometimes your friend might send you, I love you, when they meant to send it to their significant other. And then you respond, so close, yet so far. Now also, oh wait, there's more to that. So when speaking to your phone is also very fun, with not getting anything close to what you said. Especially, well, there might be some background noise, but sometimes it's just not very accurate. My phone, I have Cortana, and she actually does a pretty good job. That's the only plus of having a Windows phone. Now, speaking of phones, we're going to talk about other phones called microphones. So, there is a proper way to use a microphone, and there's an improper way to use a microphone. You have to have the proper amount of space between you and the microphone. Some people like to eat the microphone. Please don't eat the microphone, it's not food. And believe it or not, I've actually seen someone try and use a microphone by like holding it and waving it hoping that it would pick up somehow and some way. That's not how microphones work. And it seems, oh, I wrote keywords and I have no idea what they mean. My dad had suggested that I write these keywords and I still have no idea. And I think that's all the jokes that I remember. You've been a great audience.
The brain new invention, something got the hold of me tightly, glow like a pop alien nightly. Will it ever stop, yo? I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll blow. To the extreme, I rock the mic like a vandal, light the stage like a chump, like a candle. Deadly. When I play it, don't melody anything less than the best is a felony. Love it, believe it. You better gain weight. You better hit a full like the kids don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I solve it. Check out the hook while the DJ revolves it. Party is jumping when the bass kicked in and the Vegas start pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning up, they ain't quick and nimble. I go crazy where I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, time to go solo. Rolling in my 5.0 when I rap out loud. Colors on standby, waiting to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, kept on, pursuing to the next block. I bust to the left and I'm headed to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Beachfront Avenue girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rockman lovers, driving Lamborghinis, jealous. Cause I'm out getting mine, shade with a gauge, vanilla with a 9. Ready, getting chumps on the wall. Chumps acting ill cause they full of 8-ball. Gunshots rang out like a bell. I grabbed my 9 and I heard with shells. Falling on the concrete real fast, jumped in the park, slammed on the gas. Bumping the bump, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jack is jacked. Police are on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, confronting all the dope queens. If there was a problem, yo, I solve it. Check out the hook while the DJ revolves it. Take heed, I'm a lyrical.
What I've got to say, but I have this dream right inside of me. I'm gonna let it show. It's time to let you know, and to let you know. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I am found who I am. There's no way to
puro principessa nella tua fredda stanza. Grazie stelle.
Yo, this is the wrong song.
Hey baby, what's up? Gotta say, all you're giving me is fiction. I'm a sorry stalker, and this happens all the time. I found out that everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody. Listen in my lips, I can even chit-chat. Texas in my say, Mama's always got a backtrack when everybody talks back. Hey baby, you could be my drug, you could be my new addiction. Oh, too much can be an overdose. All this stress not make me itchy. Oh my, yeah, everybody talks, everybody talks, everybody talks too much. It's not even one word. And now when I kiss her,